I was diagnosed with a condition called SPD, but actually I don't really know what well, I do know what it stands for, but I'm not able to pronounce it. But really it's pelvic pain. And as it happens, I have an app thing, What to Expect, whatever app. And that week that I looked at it, just after I'd been with the physio, it was the week that they spoke about it. So, the funniest thing I'm finding in pregnancy is I'm so independent and I kind of always do things my way. And it's so funny because it's like these things are happening to everybody else who's pregnant as well. Like at certain milestones in it, and it's completely out of your control. But so it was talking about how that hormones are produced at a certain stage in pregnancy that relax the muscles and, are helping, I suppose, the pelvic area expand to allow the baby out. That is freaking me out. The closer you get to it, freaking me out. So I am not one to do my exercises in any other situation to this point in my life. But I have been doing what Siobhan has asked me to do. And actually it definitely is making a difference. And even just the things that are actually really making a difference are getting in and out of the car and having my legs together. But the problem is that when I'm getting out of the car, because I'm so small and my seat is so close to the steering wheel, that I keep hitting the horn every time I try and do it. It's actually really embarrassing. It's like announcing my arrival wherever I am. But anyway, that actually has been making a big difference. And I didn't go for a walk all week, which is actually really hard, and I've missed that. But, as Siobhan said, if this gets worse, it can be really debilitating, so it is worth it. So now I might try, and she said I can kind of try and get back into doing a few walks this week. And even, things like, and I hate doing things like this, taking the elevator, like in, say, one of the companies I work in, taking the elevator rather than the stairs or escalator when you're out. But, I've just been doing it because I've just doing what I'm told, I suppose. But I feel like it's been making a difference. And I've been doing my exercises, working on those pelvic floor ones that she's been talking about, and I've been using my ball, and so I kind of like, it's better. It hasn't gotten any worse, which is probably the thing I was most concerned about. So I'll continue. So I've been doing my exercises. Even the company I work with, we have a fitness centre luckily, so I actually have a ball at my desk down there as well. So I've been particularly good with that. Today was a short day at work, which was nice, and I'm off tomorrow for Saturday. And then Sunday I'm working with the hurling team. So big day Sunday. And a long day, but hopefully a really good day. So I'm very excited about that. And then I'm off Monday, and next week isn't too bad either. So I'm definitely managing my time better, and that's important, I think, at this stage. In the grand scheme of things, I suppose I've been watching, just been a little bit more conscious of what I'm doing and trying to, and this sounds terrible, keep my legs together. But it's amazing how often you don't do that. Even probably now how I'm sitting, Siobhan will probably kill me, but probably I should be sitting more like keeping my feet together. And what I often do is I'm sitting like this, and as Siobhan was saying, that actually kind of opens your pelvis there rather than sitting this way. And so I constantly am catching myself to change that, but I suppose that's okay. Yesterday morning I probably would have said, God, it's nearly not there at all. Today I'm much more conscious of it because I was on my feet a lot more yesterday, and I was running around, and I was sitting on the bus a lot. There was a lot of bus travel, and like I was in the car, so there was a lot of travelling, which definitely doesn't help, but again, I can't get around that right now. So today is probably not as good, but it's not any worse than it was when I went to Siobhan in the first place, I suppose. So I take that as positive. I think it has been fairly good this week. Last weekend, I was off last Monday, so I got to go to the supermarket with my list and plan for the week. And when I do that, I'm fine. Actually, eating in general has probably been quite good this week. It probably wasn't anything out of norm, but I do find that there are weeks that I just can't fill myself. And there are other weeks where I'm probably eating about the same as I would have before I was pregnant. So, and I'm just assuming that's going along with the growth of the baby, that there are growth spurts and there are other times that it's just hanging out. I don't know. But, that it's not, there's not active growth all of the time maybe. And again, I suppose in the evening times I still, and this was something I felt earlier on as well, my appetite isn't great. But probably looking back in the week, I've been snacking more, and so when it comes to my dinner, I actually don't really want to eat it. Now, still, I'm not great with meat. I just love carbs, just all carbs. Even yesterday before the match, like I pretty much just had a plate of pasta and tomato sauce. I just didn't, and I was forcing that chicken into me. I didn't really want it. Yeah. So I don't know. Now I'm getting, like, even this week now, we had a lot of red meat this week, but, and again, it wouldn't be something I'd normally do, but again, I'm quite conscious of the iron, and I'm not taking my gal for every single day. So I'm quite conscious that, you know, it's good to get, you know, your red meat in. And one of the other probably bigger things I did this week was really make sure I drank enough water, and by that meaning at least 2 litres, and have more high fibre cereals, so things like Weetabix in the morning, choosing my brown bread and whole wheat pasta and things like that, and that has helped my bowels keep moving, which with the galfer. So I suppose earlier on I would have just thought, oh, I'm just going to get constipated by taking the galfer, but actually I've noticed that if I really pay attention to how much fluid I'm taking and how much fibre is coming in, that it really helps. So that was good. The problem is in the morning time, eating Weetabix, I just find it such a struggle. Like, it takes me longer. Something like cornflakes, which is kind of crap, is much easier to eat. So I've gotten up that bit earlier so I have more time in the morning. Because like, I'm a disaster. I would like time exactly how much time I need from the moment I step out of my bed to the moment I need to get out of the door, right? That's just, I've always been that, like that. I hate being somewhere too early. I don't like being late either. I just like to get there right on time. So, which is never a good strategy when you're driving and you don't know what the traffic's going to be like. But anyway, so normally I literally had 30 minutes. I could get up, get myself ready, have breakfast and be out the door in 30 minutes. And so I just can't do that now. So I'm getting up maybe like a quarter of an hour earlier. So I have 45 minutes, so I can take longer to eat my breakfast, which means I'm getting my Weetabix in, which means I'm not going to get constipated. I'm always talking about my bowels, obviously.